Rocky. It's a movie, and in the start of this movie, Rocky wants to get a girl, right? His name, what was his name again? Adrian, right? So what he does is, trick her into going into his home and start, telling her about his turtles, and then like starts making out with her, right? But as he's making out with her, right, he takes off her glasses, and ever since that moment, she's never needed the glasses ever again. Like, at the start of the movie, she's been wearing glasses. While she was in the store, in her little pet shop and things like that, for the whole time. But as soon as Rucker took away her glasses and made out with her, she never needed them ever again. You know who else can cure blindness? Jesus Christ. Just think about it. Rocky touches her, and her blindness goes completely away. Jesus, gets asked, hey, by a guy, he's like, hey, can you cure my blindness? And Jesus is like, okay. And he does it. Now, Adrian never really asked for Rocky to do that, but he still did it anyway. That's like a favor. Not like a gift. I don't fucking know, but he did it. So they both have the ability to cure blindness. Rocky Balboa has extreme durability, just like Jesus Christ. Now, yeah, you see, he takes hits from foes that are way bigger than this guy. He starts bleeding, he starts swelling up, but he just keeps on getting them. Now, I mean, that is a little bit of proof. Jesus Christ is pretty durable too. He got soldiers, however, plunged his spear into Jesus' side. He got the nails in the hands and the feet, everything. And he came out the next day. Was like, oh, I'm fine. And he resurrected. So that could be another piece of evidence. Rocky can get hurt, and then I don't know if it's the next day, but after a little while, he's fine. You know what I mean? Well, but you can still argue, say, oh, well, there's a lot of other boxers who were bad people and still had the ability to, take hell to the punishment. Like, what was that guy's name? Let me get his name real quick. Raging Bull. If you know Raging Bull, I think his name was Jake. I don't know if his name was Jake, but the main character, based on a real person, yeah, he was a bad person. He beat his wife and, he started touching kids, but he was still able to, take punishment as a, yeah, good movie, by the way. Both Rocky and Raging Bull are good movies. Back on the fucking theory, though. I'm still put it as a piece of evidence, because with the cure and blindness and the durability both combined, it makes it clear that, well, I don't know, clear, but it does serve a little bit of evidence, as a little bit of evidence that Rocky is a direct descendant, well, not direct, but a descendant of Jesus Christ. Now, my final third reason is that he's a little bit of a preacher. He just gave to go to the good side. He does that exactly in the first movie with this random girl. Of course, she doesn't really, listen. But I mean, it's probably a reach saying that he can tell the future. He probably can't do that. He cannot do that. There's no proof of him being able to do that. But, oh, forget I said that. He's a preacher. He's like, hey, you're not supposed to be smoking. Smoking is bad for you. Stop going with fucking random ass guys who just, you know, lead you into bullshit. Go do some real things. Stop doing that. And she just flips him off. When he had to resort to crime as a resort of, payments, when he was working for the mafia a little bit. I don't know if it was the mafia, but for a little bit he was working for it, right? He didn't really like it. Having to take money from people a little bit. Yeah, a little from them. I don't know what that was all about, but he didn't really like it. Well, I forgot. And he's just a well-spirited man in general. He's like a well-spirited all most of the time. He gets a little at the first movie. Well, he does get a little bit rough. Has a little bit of anger. It just comes up when they speak bad and things like that. But for the most part, he takes out his anger in the ring, where it's allowed to be so fairly. For the most part, he's a well-spirited guy. And that is really all my proof I have to why I think Rocky and Jesus are related. Now, I'm pretty sure the only evidence that I pulled out that's somewhat strong is the fact they cured blindness. But I don't know, tag Sylvester Stallone or some shit like that. So tell him, hey, is he or something like that? I doubt it's true, but actually don't doubt it. It might be. It might be. Maybe he is. He is. Maybe Rocky is a descendant, but he doesn't fucking know it. Who knows? I know. I'm a genius.